Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I was testing out this new Palmetto 16-inch upper, AR upper. It's a 5.56. I ordered this back in April. I ordered it and received it back in April. And today I shot it for the first time. We're now at the end of July. And the reason why I got this is back in April. This was leading up to the release date of the frames and receivers rule change, and in the original proposal they had said that the AR uppers were going to need to be serialized and sent to an FFL. That ended up not happening. Okay, they pulled back on that, but anyway, leading up to that, I bought a whole bunch of uppers. This was one of them, and this is my first time shooting it today. A couple of a very interesting feature on this: it did come with a stainless steel bolt carrier. Okay, so the whole bolt over here, the whole bolt here is stainless steel, and the cost was $380. You know, complete upper with the bolt and the charging handle, $380. I thought it was a great deal. I ordered it shipped to my house, and you know, I kind of put it to the side because I just have so many of them. I didn't have anything to put on it. I mean, I did have this optic, but this is not the optic I want. You know, this is basically a 403 C. So this is a dot only, and this is one of the optics. So because of dot only, you know, I just keep it basically in the box. That's not the optic I want to put on this. The optic that I'm going to be putting on this is the Swamp Fox Variable 1-10. Which I have ordered. Okay, I should have it sometime in the coming week. But what happened is, now that I have, you know, a scope on order for this, I became really excited about shooting this, and I couldn't wait. Okay, so what I decided to do is I just put this this crappy optic over it. Now, it's not crappy in the sense that it doesn't work good. It's a 403 C. So this is a 2M way dot only, and I don't like dot only optics. This is like when I first started buying these, and I guess I kind of initially in the beginning, when I first started getting into Hollow-Sun, I was cheaping out a little bit, you know, and then now everything's got to have a circle. Okay, I don't buy anything with a circle. So this pretty much lives in a box, and what happens is, you know, a lot of times when I'm traveling around to gun ranges, or I'm doing a class, I'm training people, sometimes people will show up either with just iron sights on their AR, or just a flat top with no sights on it at all. And what happens is, you know, basically that's how I get rid of my old optics. So I've pretty much gotten rid of almost all of my dot only optics. This is kind of like the only one that's left. Hopefully I'll be getting rid of this at some point soon. You know, basically I sell it to people at like below cost just to get rid of it. But you know, like I said, I really, you know, I was excited about this new scope I had coming in, and I said, you know what, let me first shoot this gun with this optic so that I know what type of you know, how much of a gun do I have here? How good is this barrel? Because I don't want to put the new scope on this and all of a sudden I see like I'm hitting like terrible groups. And then I'm wondering, okay, is the scope bad, or is the barrel bad? So that's why I put this scope on it, the 403C, 2M way dot only, put the magnifier behind it, and took it out to 100 yards, and I was very happy. So mind you, today's not like my best shooting. I was shooting an AK all day yesterday. And I gotta tell you, man, going from shooting an AK-47 all day yesterday to shooting a 5.56 today, man, what a difference. I mean, this is like a BB gun, okay? I gotta tell you guys, honest truth, I did have a little bit of a headache at the end of the day yesterday from that AK, you know, being tight on the gun, boom, boom, boom thing, you know. So not like a massive headache, but I could definitely feel like I got my head punched in a little bit. Shooting this thing by comparison, man, I mean, you can put babies on this thing, man. So anyway, I took this out to 100 yards, and let's take a look at the groups I got out of this. So this is basically a budget AR, right? Well, the upper. By the way, this lower is the one I was shooting. If you guys saw the video from a few days ago, this was the upper that was on that lower. So with this upper here, I got 2 groups at 3 inches and then 1 group at 2 inches, okay? And then I pulled out a free floated barrel, and that thing hit like all 3 groups at 2 inches, okay? So I think I was shooting a little bit better the other day. So today I took this one out, and the groupings I got. So the first group over here, these, the 3 circles over here, I'm at 1 3/4 inches. All right, so below 2 inches. Now I was a little bit off to the right over here, so I adjusted my reticle over. Took another 3 shots. I definitely screwed this one up because I got 2 over here, then 1 I just completely pulled off to the side. But anyway, this group, even with me screwing it up, came in at 2 1/4 inches. Okay? And I know I threw that shot over there. And then I said, you know what? I'm pretty sure that this is definitely like within the 2 inches, this barrel. I put another bullseye over here. I said, let me take another 3 shots. And man, look at this shit, man. I got 2 shots touching over here. And then that one over there. I'm going to say there's a bit of luck in there. I'm not going to say I'm that good, but I have 1 1/4 inches. Okay, 1 1/4 inches. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not having a really great shooting day today, because I know, like, when I pull that, like, first of all, like, when I'm lining up a shot, I can see that dot's moving a little bit. So I'm not even having a great shooting day today, and I'm still hitting 1 1/4 inches with this upper here. And I'm pretty. By the way, the ammo I was using was the PMC X-Tac. For my initial zeroing in at 50 yards, I did use this 223 Remington Aguila. Terrible ammunition. I mean, I did a review on this last week. I mean, at 50 yards, I was getting like, I was getting like 3-inch groups. At 100 yards, I was getting like 4-inch plus groups with this. So this is terrible ammunition. I mean, it's good for like getting a base zero at 50 yards, and then, you know, when you go further out, you use something else. You know, the extra, even steel case, even the steel case shoots better than this garbage. Okay, but anyway, I got it. I'm gonna use it. So I gotta tell you guys, I mean, for a budget, budget AR, AR upper from Palmetto, and what do we got here? I said this upper was $380. And I looked on their website the other day. They're selling complete lowers for, I think, $150, $160. So you're coming in at less, at $500 for a complete, for a complete AR. Shooting 1 1/4 inches, and I know on a better day when I get that other scope, when I put that variable 1 to 10 on it, and I can really zoom out there, I know I'm going to be hitting 1-inch groups with this. For $500, man. With the stainless steel bolt, that's quite a deal, man. Here's the thing: if I don't have a problem spending $2,000, $3,000 on an AR, okay, if it will really do something better, okay. But when I got these $500 ARs, and I'm getting like inch, I'm getting close to 1 inch. I mean, there's just no incentive for me to go and spend $2,000, $3,000 on another AR from a different company, because if I'm gonna spend, let's say, $2,000 or $3,000 on an AR, I mean, it better be like, I better be able to put like 10 rounds out there, and they all better be touching like that, right? Where they're like that, they're all touching, which I know is impossible because just the ammunition isn't that consistent. Okay, so one of the limiting factors with how tight your groups can get is the ammunition, because these things are, the gunpowder in here is machine loaded, and they don't like individually weigh the gunpowder before they dump it into each cartridge. So I mean, they do a pretty good job, you know, for what they do. But unless you're like individually weighing the gunpowder that goes into each cartridge and then checking the bullets, right, to making sure that they are perfectly round. And there's a machine that they have, you know, where they put this there, and they, you know, people that reload do that. They'll, you know, reloaders, the purpose of reloading is to try and make more accurate ammunition. That's the main purpose, because it's not cheaper. All right, at least, you know, and when you factor in your time, I mean, for me, reloading tends to be more expensive. I do reload, but I only reload like 44 Magnums, you know, 454 Casull, 500 Smith & Wesson, just like the really expensive stuff. That's the only stuff that I reload. This stuff, you know, it's just a lot more economical to buy it. But if you're going to reload, the main reason to reload is to try and create ammunition that's more accurate than factory, you know, mass-produced ammunition. And I'll tell you guys the truth. You know, I have never been able to make ammunition that is more accurate than the good stuff, than good factory ammunition. I mean, granted, if you're buying like junk ammunition like this, right? I mean, yeah, I can reload better than this, which is hitting something like 4 to 5 inches at 100 yards. But I'm not gonna, I can't reload more accurate than this, which is getting close to 1 inch at 100 yards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to share my today's shooting experience with you guys. I'm absolutely loving this. Now, one of the things I'm going to say is, you know, hold on, look at this. And one of the nice things about these magnifiers is just how easy they come off, you know. And I got this gun here, and this is a very light gun. And it's going to be interesting to see once I put that 1 to 10 on here. That's going to add 1.5 pounds. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of variable scopes, because it just adds so much weight to the gun. Right now, this is a very light gun, you know. I keep looking for that big 65 MOA circle, and it's not there. I just got that tiny little dot, which I do not like. But anyway, that's what it is. So yeah, that's today's shooting fun. Drop some comments below. Let me know what you guys think. You know, remember the channel, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.